Gavin, just curious, how do you look at this spring in terms of opportunity at the position, given obviously the two starters have moved on?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of room for growth, a lot of competition. We don't have a lot of guys who have experience, but we got a lot of talent in the room. And I think, the more the guys come out here and compete and just run around, get used to running the plays, how Coach Baker coaches, how Coach Grimes wants the offense run, I think by the time the end of spring comes, we'll be good, but definitely by the time the season starts, we'll be solid.
How good is it to have two experienced QBs back there?
Oh, it's really good. They lead us. We got a lot of young guys in the room, so it's nice to have some veteran Qs to kind of help us out. We've been working with them all spring, all winter, so we're excive.
Gavin, do you see yourself as a veteran? You hadn't been out there in a while.
Yeah,
but, do you kind of have to be one of the leaders?
Yeah. That's kind of the role I've taken this off season. I've been here the longest. I'm the oldest guy in the room, so I got to set the standards, just show the young guys how it's supposed to be done. So that's what I'm trying to do right now.
What's it like growing in this offense and getting acclimated to it now? I mean, obviously it's been installed for you now, but what are some of the nuances now that I guess you're getting used to or maybe getting better at now in this coming this year?
I think we all know the playbook pretty well. It's just a matter of just mastering because like Coach Grimes says, we run a few plays a lot of ways. So there's a lot of different formations, motions, just a lot of stuff that we got to get acclimated to. And I think that's going to be our biggest hurdle this spring is just kind of, getting the tempo right and kind of figuring out all the different ways we're going to run these plays. So.
Gavin, did you go through the learning process last year? I mean, were you already picking up the offense?
Oh, of course. I'm still, it's first day. I've made a few mistakes out there too today, so we're always learning. They're always throwing new stuff at us, kind of, so it's never the same. There's always, some new additions, some new things that we're working on. So I think it's just a matter of, getting those things down, and there's always going to be new things for us to learn. So.
What's the level of excitement coming off the Big 12 championship, Sugar Bowl win?
I think, we're pumped, but we're, I think we're still working like we still got something to prove, just because, we're going to have a target on our backs this year. But it's just about not getting complacent and, just going back to the roots of like what we did last year to get us to that point, and I think that's what we're doing right now.
How about just the excitement level of being back out here now playing football again after a few months off?
Yeah, I'm excited. I've been through it before, but it's just there's nothing like being out here, putting the helmet on and playing with the guys, So it sucks being away from it, but when you're back, you realize how much you really missed it. So.
Does it feel weird that Taekwon, RJ, all those guys are gone?
Oh yeah, they've been here a while too, and they were a big piece for us last year. But they kind of paved the way for us last year, and we're still super confident in the room. Like they might have left, but we don't feel like we fell off. That's what we're trying to prove right now as a group.
What about the change in position coach? What's that been like?
Coach Baker, he's awesome. My favorite thing about him is he's really able to relate to us. He's been in our position, and he knows what it takes to win and get to the next level. And he's big on relationships, and we're doing stuff once a week together as a group. We're always doing stuff together. I think this is the tightest this receiver room has been in a long time, and I think Coach Baker's played a big role in that. And so we're excited to have him, and I can't wait to see where he takes us.
What's just his day-to-day presence like? What's he like just around the facility?
Yeah, he's a cool cat. He's relaxed, but when he gets out here, he coaches hard. This is our first time kind of seeing really how he coaches, and but we kind of knew what to expect. He has expectations of us. As players, and but off the field, he's one of our guys, man. We all have really tight-knit relationships with him, and so yeah, he's been awesome.
Are those expectations on you guys? Like, if you want to play receiver in this offense, you want to play receiver for Baylor football. What do you have to do? On a daily basis?
He preaches to us, that we're all going to make mistakes. We're always going to have room for improvement, but his big thing is just do everything full speed. There's nothing, if you make a mistake, make sure it's full speed. So that way, effort doesn't have to be coached. You can just get in the film room, and that's when you correct it. He just wants us to play full speed, have energy, and have fun.
How are the legs?
Oh, legs are good. I feel I feel really healthy. I feel about as healthy as I have in a long time. So praying for a healthy spring, and hopefully this is a solid year.
How tough has that been for you? I mean, just with everything you've gone through.
You know, it has been tough, you know, but I've leaned a lot on my faith, and you know, I just feel like all the stuff I've been through, you know, if my body can, if I can still go out there and do it, then I feel like I'm meant to still be doing it. So, you know, that's what's pushed me. You know, I have great teammates. I love these guys. I wouldn't want to be playing with anybody else. So it's exciting.
What have you seen? You mentioned a little bit about the quarterbacks earlier. Just what's their development been like? You got a couple of veteran guys, and then also what have you thought of Kyron's development?
Yeah, I think you know, like we're always improving. The quarterbacks are improving too. But it's just like it's great to have two guys who, you know, played in high intensity situations last year, and then, you know, I can see Kyron learning from them, and, you know, to have two guys who have played and won important games for us ahead of you to learn from them, you know, I think the sky's the limit for Kyron, you know, and I think he's young, he's still learning, but, you know, he has all the potential in the world. So
Thanks, Gavin.
thank you.
Thanks, Gavin.
Appreciate it, Gavin. Thank you. Yeah, for sure.